My squash plants are out of control and they're spilling over this wall instead of up the trellis where I want them. So here's how I'm gonna go in and prune them to ensure that I'm maximizing production, but maybe also regain some control over this area of my garden.
So here's the before shot. Instead of going up the trellis, they're spilling over this wall. Everything that's on the wall I need to trim out because this is a working surface for me. So over here in my pepper bed, which is where we absolutely do not want this vine, I'm going to show you how I'm going to go through and prune back at the appropriate spot on each of these vines. So I'm going to follow it back till I see a viable fruit that I want to keep, and then I'm going to prune right after that fruit. The plants in this bed are winter squash and melons. And winter squash and melon, generally speaking, will only grow 2 to 4 fruit to maturity in a season. So for me, pruning or pinching back is really critical so that I can keep a close inventory on how many fruit are on each plant and also ensure that I'm seeing them really travel through that ripening process up until the end of the season. For example, this melon plant has been kind of buried in here instead of being up on the trellis. And so I don't think it's been photosynthesizing well or probably pollinating well. So it's really important for me to get this plant out of here so that it has an opportunity to set and grow fruit. I love these little clips. I use them on my tomatoes and they were really great for getting all these winter squash and melons back up on the trellis. Again, here's the before shot with all these vines running all over. And ta-da! Here's the after. I've reclaimed my working space and all these vines are up the trellis instead of spilling all over. It was a good day.
Now I just have to do this side. Maybe tomorrow.